Welcome to the Ben Daniel podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you today. Caitlin Clark's agent went on a podcast, gave an interview, and it's leaving the fans with more questions than we received answers. Is this the person that's going to be in the negotiation room with a hard line, a hard ask, and not waver from their requests? Or is this an agent that's going to go to the negotiation table, say, I have Caitlin Clark, and pretty much sign whatever deal is placed in front of them? I have many questions after what I listened to. Does this person have a backbone? Is this person willing to walk away? Is this person willing to say no? Is this person willing to fight for certain things in black and white? Folks, Angel Reese's agent is doing quite the job. You want to sign with Reebok? Perfect. We need X, Y, and Z. And Reebok has delivered on X, Y, and Z is on its way. Caitlin Clark signs with Nike and gets absolutely nothing but a measly t-shirt. No shoe deal, no Nike commercial, nothing speaking about all the records that she broke. Folks, I am not sure that this is the right agent for the biggest star in American sports today. Let's take a listen, see what she has to say, and then we'll come back.
To represent Caitlin Clark. There's really no numbers to compare to because she's going to be off the charts. So how do you and your team think of unique ways, or you have to go and kind of go to the drawing boards and create something after that, right? Or is that stuff that you just create the new market?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's not an established playbook. And I'm very lucky to be working with Alan Zucker, who's like probably one of the most iconic and prolific marketing agents in the history of sports. He works with Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, and I mean, just he's had like a ton of great experiences. And as far as clients like Caitlin, she's one of one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
so it really is just about like setting the market. And one thing Alan always says, and it's very true, is like the market tells us. Just like it's the fans that choose. I mean, there's this idea that like agents have all the control, or you can just sort of say something and make it into reality. But like the reality is you're reading the situation. Like it's the fans that choose. There's a handful of players that have like ignited this sort of level of excitement by being incredible at what they do, but also it's like how they do it. So it's Serena Williams, or you can pick. It's the iconic athletes, Simone Biles, especially when it's women. And Caitlin's one of those. It's like how she plays the game really captured the attention of a much, much broader fan base. And so when you're going to market, those are the comps you're sort of thinking of. It's like a Serena or Simone, or a Tiger Woods who changed golf, or because she's changing women's basketball. So
To represent.
Oh boy. Folks, bring me Rich Paul. Bring me Rich Paul. Bring me Scott Boras. Bring me Drew Rosenhaus. Bring me somebody else. Bring me somebody that when I look at, I'm like, damn, she means business. Angel Reese's agent. She clearly means business. I don't know if she means business. I gotta be honest. I didn't get a I mean business type of vibe from her. She might be great, but I don't really know. Folks, Wilson basketball aside, because Wilson seems to be one of the few brands that just says, you know what, I'm not waiting. We're putting all of our chips to the table. Caitlin Clark basketball, mini basketball, colored basketball, where her shots were basketball, any type of basketball you can name, Wilson jumped on that bandwagon. But I think that's Wilson being intelligent enough to see what they have in front of them and say, yeah, we need to move, folks. Nike, on the other hand, she said, oh, Nike, you want a deal? Cool. Put whatever you want in front of my face and I'll sign it. That's what happened with Nike, folks. I saw this and I instantly went on Twitter and I said, this is all fine and dandy, but why isn't her shoe out yet? Why wasn't the time frame negotiated? Why have we allowed Nike to use her as a walking billboard without doing any commercials or real high-level marketing? Just a few questions I had, and some people responded saying, hey, there's no way that they can release a shoe this fast. She just signed in April. There's no way they can release a shoe for her this fast. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Nike has made more versions of James's shoe than any other athlete outside of Jordan, who is on his 30th Air Jordan. Both James and Nike's business has grown exponentially since 2003, when Nike signed James on the eve of the NBA lottery to a 7-year, $90 million deal, its largest athlete deal ever at the time. On the eve of the NBA draft in 2003. And when did his shoe first get released? In 2003. In case you guys aren't aware, the NBA draft takes place after the WNBA draft. In 2003, Nike and LeBron debuted the Nike Air Zoom Generation basketball shoe, LeBron James's first shoe. Another source, the first ever LeBron James signature shoe, the Nike Air Zoom Generation, released in 2003. Nike Air Zoom Generation LeBron 1s, 2003. When was LeBron drafted? 2003. What are we talking about here, folks? What are we talking about here, folks? Yeah, you want LeBron? Sweet. Give us $90 million, cha-ching, and we want a shoe deal now. Give us $90 million, cha-ching, and we want a shoe deal before the ball drops in New York City. But I'm supposed to say, oh, they just signed her in April. There's no way they can possibly get a shoe out yet. Yeah, no way when you don't hold Nike's foot to the fire and you just say, oh, this is the contract that you're offering? Ha 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 ha. Why bother reading this? It's Nike. Of course they're going to do right. Sign, 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 sign. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's agent, oh, Reebok, sweet. I know you and Angel are close, Shaq. I know, but let's get some things ironed out in this contract, shall we? We need a clothing line, please and thank you. The shoe, yeah, take your, but before the shoe drops, let's get a clothing line, please and thank you. Thank you. Caitlin Clark had her own cereal, right? Caitlin Crunch Time, right? Something like that. Angel Reese has her own cereal, Reese's Puffs. But the Caitlin Clarks are only in high V's, and the Reese's Puffs are damn near everywhere. Very interesting. Again, is this the person for Caitlin Clark? Is this the agent for Caitlin Clark? I say, ha 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 ha, hell no. Hell no. Just signing whatever deal comes her way. No hard line, no negotiations, just willy-nilly, I'll sign. Folks, this is the biggest superstar since LBJ, clearly. And look how Nike treated LeBron. Huge salary, or huge deal, plus a signature shoe that same year. And Caitlin Clark, we're supposed to wait for 2026. Wait until the beginning of the season, 2025. What's the holdup? What's the holdup here? Now, yesterday I made small comparisons to Simone Biles and Serena Williams, but after I made that comparison, even I said in the same video, nah, kinda, but Caitlin Clark's just on another level above. Just on another level above. Tiger Woods, not a bad comparison. But the other two, we could do without. Tiger Woods literally has everything, Nike. The red polo. That's Tiger Woods. Folks, these are just questions that I have. Questions that I have. Where is their shoe deal? Why wasn't a time frame negotiated? Why did you let Nike only put out one measly t-shirt that looked like shit? Why wasn't there no Nike commercials as she's breaking all these records? I need to know. Where are all the Nike Caitlin Clark commercials? I don't see them. I saw a lot of LeBron Nike commercials, a lot of LeBron 7-Up commercials or Sprite commercials, whichever it was back in the day. Remember LeBron and Mini LeBron and Mini LeBron and Mini Taylor Swift burst onto the scene. Taylor Swift even did commercials. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? This agent needs to get it together or need to step aside and let Rich Paul come through. Cause that might be the only solution here. Either Rich Paul or Angel Reese's agent. I feel disrespectful calling her Angel Reese's agent. So I will get a name for her. Janine Agbanaya. Let's get Janine making some deals, shall we? Jersey. She's from Jersey.
Serena Williams and Simone Biles.
Yeah, she's a one of one. So why aren't we signing a one of one deal? Why aren't we negotiating like we have a one of one in our back pocket? After seeing this, I'm starting to think that all of the good publicity, all of the good marketing is literally just Caitlyn on her own. Doing what she does. Oh, this will be fun. Hey, tell him I want to go there. Oh, this will be fun. Hey, tell him I want to do that. I don't think there's any, hey, Caitlyn, look at the deal I got lined up for you. Bad news, man. It's the Ben Daniel Podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That shoe should be out. There's no other way to put it. Take it easy.